If you thought MLB The Show was going to go away quietly into the night, you're kind of right. So we got another good old fashion drop. They updated the schedule and it continues a little bit longer than I anticipated. So what does that mean? Let's talk about it and see what we got, plus some new stuff. And we also can kind of see the winding down continuing of this game. Let's jump into it. So the first thing we're going to talk about here is they did decide to update the thing behind me. So let's get into that. So this is going through, this is what I'm talking about. It's going through February. So on the 7th, Blizzard dropped 5. This is the first of the year, so we're not getting anything for basically 2 weeks. And the reason for that, if you don't know, both Christmas and New Year's fall on Wednesdays. So the work weeks here are going to be messed up. So if anything's going to get done today, it's going to be today or it's going to be on the next year. It's a very weird predicament everyone's in. But it looks like they made a decision to sort of push it out. So there's going to be nothing for 2 weeks, meaning I get a nice 2 weeks off, I guess. Or we'll bust out theme videos. Yay. So there's nothing until then, but the 7th we start with Blizzard Drop 5. 110 starts the ranked forever, meaning ranked will be done at that point. Then 4 days later, on Valentine or on the 14th, Blizzard drops 6 and BR forever, so BR will be done. The 21st is the final Blizzard Captain drop, and then on the 4th of February is the Now and Later program. So what does this all mean? Well, I think in the short run, it means that we're at least getting content till February, which I don't think normally we have. At that point, it's just kind of like forever. We kind of have the forever program as is. This is sort of what we're in. I don't expect them to add another leg to it. They could, they might, they probably won't. I don't know what to say to that. Maybe by the 4th we'll know who the new cover is. We might know in January. But I was sort of hoping because of how they did it, we'd be getting a release in February, hopefully early March, not late March, like we have been. But we'll kind of see how that goes. So there's nothing for 2 weeks, first and foremost. So I guess I'll be working on some videos or some theme videos. So more than likely, we're going to see that wind down a little bit, at least the next 2 weeks, which is fine because of holidays and stuff. There's going to be content on SpectsTV. I'm only saying that now because if you missed this, and because there's not going to be a whole lot of MLB stuff, I'm going to try to put the Witcher stuff up, maybe its entirety, that we've been playing over on Twitch, and kind of go from there. Or maybe we'll do some franchise stuff on here. I don't know. I do want to do something to kind of fill the gap because there's not a whole lot of news going on. So we'll kind of see. But again, the good news is we have content really until February, but we'll sort of see what's going to go on there. Now, what came out today was this Captain Drop 4, and I do want to mention that I think it's hilarious that we now got a Kyle Tucker. So let's start off with the Ken Griff. So as always, you can kind of see Baldwin's a Habit, Millionaire, Captain 1, Season 2 pack again, so we know there, and then last Captain. So let's start off with good old Ken Griffey Jr. here. I'll disappear. Ken Griffey Jr., 123, 125 contact versus right and left. His power is in the 60, 66, 68, and 62, respectively. Good speed, decent defense. His tier 3 is going to be 15-15 contact versus right and power versus left, 15 speed, and 15 hit per 9 for pitchers. The way this works is players with a brother or father in the show. I'm not entirely sure what that's going to necessarily entail. I can't think of a whole bunch off the top of my head. The ones that come to mind are the Guerreros, the Griffies, the Biggios, Bichette. The Bichettes are another one. In terms of brothers, I'm trying to think who the brothers are. Besides Bo and his brother who play for Cleveland. I don't know. Maybe there's more I'm just not thinking of off the top then. But it's only 8 players, so that might be it, I think. Yeah, the Griffies, because you put him and Junior. The Vlad Jr. Sr., Biggios, yeah, and Bichettes. That's that's 8. No, there's okay. So basically, if you have those, you're good to go. So okay, And finally, the last captain here is going to be Kyle Tucker. We haven't had a 99 Kyle Tucker, and God, I guess he's boosting lefties. 108, 125 against right, 86, 88 against left. His captain boost here, 15 contact versus right and 15 power versus left. Batting clutch, also 15 and 10 hits for 9 for Hyper Series. So his contact or his power against lefties will go up, but his his contact. So I guess he's gonna face righties, but I think the other one has a little bit better. But I don't know what the Astros one is. That's what's gonna make that card interesting. Is the Astros? By the way, I didn't realize this. If you collect Tim Salmon, you get 5 points. So you don't have to do one of these missions. But it's just the family players, Hyper Series, Astros, hits with Astros and Reds, and hits with Reds, and extra base hits with Astros. Not overly difficult. And then of course the captain to boot. So there are gonna be a couple more. But again, this is basically it for now. And again, sort of that's where it is. Let's just for lulls here. I want to see what is the captain boost. I just want to see what the Astros captain boost is, because that might be part of it too. It might be that. So what are you at max? 25 power, right? So that doesn't do anything for him. And then 25 batting clutch. So I don't know why they did that, because the 25 is not going to do much for him. Which is interesting. Who's the pitching captain? What do you give? You just give 25 contact versus left, 25 versus right. So if with him, I guess. I guess that works, but it sort of goes back to what we talked about prior. It's like they sort of put holes in these guys, sort of hoping that like these fill in those gaps, because it won't help him really 25, but it's like that 25 boost against lefties here, the contact, that'll help him because it's in the 60s, right? So he's only gonna be like in the 80s though, right? That just seems weird, man. Like, I get it. Oh, 86. So 86 to 25 is going to be, what, 111 on the Astros theme team? Right? Yeah, 111. So 111, 88. I guess that's tolerable. But it feels sort of dumb that they're just going to be like, they're putting holes in these cards specifically so that the theme team can fill it, which I guess ultimately makes sense, because if it's any higher, it's not going to be usable, especially with them being 25. I guess, but it isn't. So his numbers against righties wouldn't change, but against lefties they wouldn't either. But I mean, like with Ken Griffey, like to me, the Ken Griffey card, it's kind of okay because it's the Reds one. I'm just curious now. I'm not trying to hit it like the threshold or anything. I'm just sort of curious because I thought I'm thinking about this where it's like, oh, they fit this too, because like the Reds boost, because it's going to get power, yeah. So, like, he benefits greatly from it. He'll be in 100. Like, he's going to have some pop. That Ken Griffey Sr. card's going to get some pop from that Suarez card with the 25-25. Yeah, that card's... That Reds theme team now, if you put Ken Griffey Sr. on that Reds team, you're going to have an almost 100 maxed out contact for sure, and like over 100 power. Is that better than like a Ken Griffey? Wait. Hold on. I want to see something here. Wait, what's the best Ken Griffey card? It's a Mariner, right? It's his. Did they do the funniest thing ever? Let's see. He's gonna be slightly. It's in the 60s, so it's gonna be 110, right? They might have done something really funny. That's actually funny. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's hilarious that they, with the boost, Ken Griffey Senior's just on par with his son. Oh, that's funny. That's a good one, SDS. I applaud you on that front. Good job, guys. Alrighty, so that's gonna put a bow over that. Like I said, it doesn't necessarily. At least we got content through February, so that's good, I guess. It is what it is. I think at least now we got some grinding. I assume there'll be a pack over Christmas in the next 5 days. I'll try, but we'll see what happens. I'll try to have a video on Monday at the very least, so you have something. There probably won't be anything probably until Friday, but we'll see. We'll sort of see how things shake out. But again, subscribe to SpectsTv. That's where we're going to put up some of the longer playthroughs up there. I think at the start of the year, we're going to start streaming on both channels, so keep that in mind as well. All that being said, have yourself a good Christmas. We don't have a video next week. Hope everything goes well for you guys. Enjoy it. Enjoy the time off. Enjoy time with family. Unless you hate your family. We'll see you guys strong in the next couple weeks. Until then, my name is Specs. I'll see you guys all in the next one.